Good day, viewers. You are welcome. How to solve this system of equation? Let's call this one equation 1 and we call this one equation 2. So you consider from equation 1, we have x plus y equals 10. Then from here, let's try to make y the subject of the formula, as we have y equals 10 minus x. I will consider this as equation 3. So let's try to substitute this equation 3 into equation 2, as we have from equation 2, which is xy equals 50. So by replacing this y with 10 minus x, we have x into bracket of 10 minus x equals 50. Then by opening this parenthesis, x multiplied by x, we have it as 10x minus x times x, that is x squared. And by taking this 50 here, we have minus 50 equals 0. Then let's try to rewrite this properly as minus x squared plus 10x minus 50 equals 0. And here is negative. We have to avoid having this negative, and what to do is we have to multiply throughout by this negative, as to get rid of that negative we introduce negative here, and negative times negative, we have positive x squared minus 10x plus 50 equals 0. And after having this, so the next thing we are going to do here is, suppose I divide this 10 by 2, we are going to have it as 5. Then I square that 5, that is 25. Then I'm going to add it and subtract it from here. This implies that we have x squared minus 10x plus 5 squared minus 5 squared plus 50 equals 0. We call this method of completing the square method. So let's try to combine these together. From here we have x minus 5 raised to power 2. So this is the same thing as what we have here. Minus 5 squared is 25 plus 50 equals 0. Then we have x minus 5 raised to power 2 minus 25 plus 50, that gives us plus 25, everything equals 0. Then from here we have x minus 5 raised to power 2 equals minus 25 when we transfer it to other side. And by taking the square root of both sides to cancel this squared, since we need x and x is inside this, so to get this x we have to take the square root of both sides. By doing that, we have this remains x minus 5 equals, so when we take the square root of this side, we introduce plus or minus square root of minus 25. And from here we have x equals 5 plus or minus, we write this as square root of minus 1 multiplied by 25. As we can separate this from these expressions, as let's say we have square root of ab, we consider this as square root of a multiplied by square root of b. Then here we have x equals 5 plus or minus square root of minus 1 multiplied by square root of 25. But square root of minus 1 here is given as I, so it implies that x equals 5 plus or minus square root of 25 equals to 5, and here is square root of minus 1, that is I. So we have two values of x here, which is 5 plus 5i and 5 minus 5i. Then we call from equation 3, where we have y equals 10 minus x. And by substituting the value of x here, we have y equals 10 minus open bracket 5 plus or minus 5i. And by opening the parentheses, we have 10 minus 5, minus times plus, that is minus, and minus times minus, we have plus 5i. And here we have y equals 5 minus plus 5i. And here is the value of y that satisfies this problem. And in general, we have the value of x. At x1, we have 5 plus 5i. And also we have y1, which is 5 minus 5i. And also, when we have x2, which is 5 minus 5i, we have y2, which is 5 plus 5i. So here are all the solutions that we have, as we are going to verify for this if they really satisfy the given equations. So let's go for this. And from the given problem, we have x plus y equals 10 and xy equals 50. And for every x equals 5 plus 5i, we have 5 plus 5i plus, and y is 5 minus 5i. We want to check if this is equals 10. Here is plus 5i and minus 5i cancelled. And from here, we have 5 plus 5, which equals 10. So that is very good, as it satisfied these equations. And also for the second one, where we have 5 plus 5i multiplied by 5 minus 5i. We want to check if this equals 50. And from here, 5 times 5, that is 25. And 5 times minus 5i, we have minus 25i. So 5i multiplied by 5, we have plus 25i. So here is plus times minus, that is minus. And 5 times 5 is 25. I times I, that is I squared. I want to check if this is equals 50. So 25i minus 25i cancelled. Then we have 25 minus, and here we have this here, which is minus 25 into bracket of I squared is minus 1. So when we expand this, we have 25 plus 25, and this equals 50. So this is how to solve this problem, and we get all the solutions to this. Thanks for watching. And if you are new here to this channel and you find this video interesting, please do well to like, share and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more videos. See you in the next class. Never stop learning. Bye bye.